Okay, it's a new week and this is currently Wednesday morning. The market just opened, so I decided to drop this video today. Yeah, so we'll be focusing on GU, EU, gold, and silver as usual, looking at what we might be expecting this week because currently the market just started and price has not actually gotten to do anything yet. So let's just dive into the charts and see what Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday might have for us. So we're gonna start with GU. So on the weekly time frame, following our bearish bias, we can see right here that we are still bearish, and the previous week closed pretty much very bearish, and the level that we'll be looking at right now on the weekly time frame, I have this level right here on the weekly time frame, and I have this FVG present here. So if we move over to the daily time frame, we can see, let me go quickly and check something. Okay, it looks good. So over to the daily time frame, you can see that we've had this break right here. We had this break, and this break. So this also aligns with my daily level. But if we move over to the 4-hour time frame on our daily level, you'll notice something, which is this. You'll see that we had a mitigation here. We had another one here. Price just kept mitigating. Very, very nice movement. Following this could have printed so much, but I didn't take this though because of some reasons from the weekly time frame. So we have this high, all mitigated, and then we have this one here. But from our daily level is somewhere around here. So we'll have to wait for price to come in and give us a confirmation, or price takes out this high. Then give us some kind of confirmation that we sell from here. So if price doesn't give us a confirmation after taking this high, then this is a level I'll be looking at next, which is this level above here, and actually the FVG present there. And this FVG right here too is also a place of interest, but I'll have to wait for a daily candle to close. So if I see a rejection on this FVG, also a good point. So these are levels I'm looking at on this GBPUSD. I have this FVG here, which comes from a daily rejection. After a daily candle closes and it closes below this, then that's a confirmation to sell. And also if price gives a 4-hour confirmation, which is always an engulfing candle, expecting an engulfing candle. So that's one. Then I have this level here, which I have to wait for a confirmation, and I'm not even sure if price is gonna do this, because right now I'm seeing a bullish move. We have one break, two break, three break, so there's a high chance of price taking this high. So if price takes this high, you see that all this level right here is mitigated. So it's possible that price comes up to this level here, this level right here. So any of this can happen. Everything around here, all confirmation. And this here, let me see if we have something that we can play with. Okay, nothing clear, but there are entry levels around here, but we'll have to wait for an engineered liquidity or an engineered inducement. So if price engineers any inducement around this level above here, so that would be a good way to enter. Or possible price might break out of this trend line liquidity and boom, up. So if you look at this here, you see, so price might just do something crazy, and then you see something like this, up, down, and boom. So because I'm actually waiting for the monthly candle to close, because that monthly candle, I expect price to give me a confirmation to continue bullish, and price might decide not to close bearish as expected, so price might struggle to go back up and indicate that it's not interested in going bearish. So that's the projection for GBPUSD. Now let's move over to EURUSD. So on EURUSD from the weekly time frame, we can see that the bullish move that I have been chasing, price just invalidated it right now. So price invalidated our initial bullish move, but then we just took a low, and when price takes out a low, what happens? Price continues in that same direction most of the time, but this time this taking out of the low didn't even come with a sweep, rather we have a body closure, and that both body closure look very strong, so when we're seeing more bearish moves. On normal day, I look out on daily time frame after a weekly low is taken or high for a confirmation, which is an engulfing, and price just engulfed this bearish candle, but we can see that there is no sweep, so that is why I won't be taking that very interesting. So I'll still be looking to sell. Possible we get to this level, and I also have this level in mind too, as a fact liquidity that price might be joined to itself, because around here we have a monthly bias I expect price to react to, but it doesn't really look very clear. So there's a possibility of this low going, but it's a level that's, price is, there's no guarantee, so price might move from here, price might not, but it doesn't look very clear because it's like a loan structure. There is no mitigation, so that is why I think price might come for this low. So look at this, you notice that we have this price was bullish, then came down again without mitigating this one. It did not mitigate this one, so it did this, mitigated this one, and went up. So now after taking this level right here, price might sweep this. After price might take this level too. After taking this level, I was trying to say, after taking this level, price might take this level, then tap into this one, and then go back up. So that is the reason why I said this looks better to close any shot that you are intended to swing, and this looks like a good level, but I won't be taking it aggressively. I'm waiting for price to give me an engulfing, a confirmation on the weekly time frame before I can decide to touch this. So that is it for EURUSD on the weekly time frame. So from the daily, like I was saying, since we don't have any confirmation, since we don't have any confirmation to go bullish yet, so we keep selling because price still looks good for a sell. There is a sell structure we have been following. So we had this sell last week from this FVG right here, which I had to close around here today for some reasons, not technical reasons. So I had to just close this. So this FVG still looks good. I was thinking we are going to get a rejection, but price closed above it. So I think we might be seeing a little bit more bullish move. And seeing more bullish move, I'm expecting price to come over to this level above right here. So if price goes above there, you just have to wait for an engineering inducement before we touch anything. And we also have an FVG above 2 on daily time frame. So if price gives us a rejection, daily close rejection with a 4-hour engulfing, then that's a very good move for us to take. So that is what we have on EU. This level right here, this FVGs. If any of these fails, then this becomes our new area of interest. And if this fails, then we change bias to bullish. But things can change though based on weekly close, new daily close, or monthly close. So these things can change bias. But for now, this is what I am looking at. So anyways, this is actually a weekly review. So this is what I'm looking at following this week. Yeah. So that's it. And on gold, let's move on to gold. On gold, we've been bullish for a very long time, and then we moved into this range, which price have been ranging for a while now. So what am I looking at for gold? So the thing I always talk about on gold, which is when gold ranges, then it breaks out. It always does a retracement. Let me just draw it out. So if gold does something like this, range, and then it breaks out, it always retraces then an impulse before it does any other thing. So it breaks out, it might not do a retest, but it will just retrace, then take that new low or high if it's a bullish scenario. So let me just emphasize this. So if we are talking about bullish and price breaks this high, so price will retrace. It doesn't have to retest, retrace, then takes this high right here. If it's bearish as we are right now, it's gonna take this low before it does any other thing. Price does it a lot. We can see it right here. It's actually right in our face. Right here we can see price range here, around here, then broke out, then we had this retracement before price did something else. If we go back to the 4-hour time frame, there are many more I can show you, even 30 minutes as well. But anyway, that is not the purpose of the video. So we can see that we are bullish, and I have this level which I've been talking about since, I think this is 2 weeks now. We've been waiting for this level. 2 weeks now, yeah. So we have this level which price just tapped into. But the reason why I would not be rushing in to move any buys right now is because price actually have a range here. So we have a range here which price ranged around here. So from this range, price broke downward, breaking downward. Now we already have a retracement where price has taken this high of the candle. So now I expect price to take this low before price does any other thing, and that also goes in line with our 4-hour entry too, because it has not been tapped. So we can see right here, I'm expecting this low now to be taken, break, a retracement done, expect price to take this level now, or even more retracement, and I expect price to do this before any other thing. Price to the retracement, then down. This might be our retracement too. So that is just it for gold. So we move on to the 4-hour time frame. we can see that we have an FVG entry right here below on the 4-hour time frame. This entry right here below here, and now we can see price ranging. You can see price ranging here, so we might see a manipulation and boom. So that's it, or we get invalidated. But for now, I expect price to manipulate this range and continue, maybe more retracement, then come back. But for now, what looks more possible for price to do is this. So while we are trying to catch the sell, while we're trying or waiting to catch the buys, we can see here that we had an FVG which price closed below. So we can see that we also have a confirmation of the 4-hour time frame to go short. So this entry, like this entry here, looks good. So it looks good to sell, but we can see something. You see that we have price take this high, we traced, took this high, then we had this price, then took this low. You see, after taking this low, you can see that our previous body closed, price closed above it, price was meant to close below it, for us to confirm that yes, we are moving more, confirm a very valid or strong break of structure, and makes that level a good level, or a level with a high chance of holding a buy or a sell. So since we are not able to close below this previous body close, now I expect price to take this high. Instead of trading this, I won't be doing that anymore. So I expect price now to take this high, then sell down here. So these are two levels I'm waiting for. Any one of these can come first. If price comes down here first, this becomes invalid. If price comes here, still valid, then boom. So that is all for gold. Now over to silver. On silver, if we look at the weekly time frame, what do we have? Bearish, very, very much bearish. Clear this. So we can see how strongly bearish are. Let me use FXCM before X to come. Okay, let me go back to our window. Window still looks good. So we can see right here that we are bullish, and price is still around that weekly level we've talking about for like we talked about 2 weeks ago. So on the daily time frame, we can see that we have a daily order block which price has tapped into. So when we have an entry on daily time frame, we actually take it on the 4-hour time frame. So this looks good to actually trade if you have a huge capital. Yes, because we have a weekly level and then daily entry. So for our daily entry now, I'm looking for a 4-hour entry. So on the 4 hours, we can see that we have this FVG here. We have this one here. We have this FVG here. So I expect price to come into this FVG and buy from here. So this is my expectation for silver. I don't see anything to sell, but here I expect to reverse price even to possible all-time highs. So price might get above here. So that's what I'm expecting on GBPUSD, EURUSD, gold, and silver. I actually hope this was helpful to you, and I would love to see you more time checking out my videos. I drop this every week. I'm still considering if I'm gonna be doing a daily video. Yeah, it's possible for me daily videos, but I'll have to make it less chatty, more visuals, and then the chat, so it's more interesting to watch and less boring. So for now, we'll keep doing this until we figure out a way how we're going to do that. without exposing anything. So I hope you enjoyed the video and it was helpful. I wish you a profitable week and a good day. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, share and like. Thank you.